Okay? I didn't even see it. If he said something crazy, I didn't even see it. I didn't endorse it. Okay? Now, when Americans say, the Houthis gonna learn why we don't have health care, I lose my fucking mind. Because, dude, you are the one who doesn't have health care, and you basically have realized that the reason why you don't have it is because we're fucking bombing another Muslim country, and you think that's good? Make this make sense. Can you live without health care, you fucking moron? Like, holding on to this notion that, like, America is mighty and that's why we don't have fucking health care is so stupid. It doesn't make any sense. You should be mad at America, not celebrating the fact that you don't have health care and therefore we're going to bomb fucking Yemen. It really doesn't make sense. Hype train, shout it out. The world is fucked. Yes. Read last message, no bait. Okay, you got me, but we're from Jalisco. We either look Arab or white as fuck. Also, don't be sussy. You still get away with it. She says you're hot and her friends at UCLA glaze you. They made a PowerPoint. I'm going to lose my fucking mind. You just admitted to lying about everything. And also, I was right. Oh, so you look Arab. Okay, got it. Yeah, Jalisco. If you think about it, draining our resources so we don't have healthcare, Afghanistan kind of cooked way more Americans than we killed Afghans. Yeah. Yeah, no, that was the masterful gambit from Saudi Arabia. They did 9/11, and then we just mysteriously attacked every other country in the region. Okay? Like, and we were like, you're our greatest ally, sir. Thank you for defending Israel, our other greatest ally. What an incredible event for Saudi Arabia. We might give them nukes, by the way. That's the other thing. You just slap America in the face and they say, please, sir, I want some more. Meanwhile, these dumb fucks are running around being like, they're disrespecting us. They're disrespecting us. These other countries, they're disrespecting us. It's like, bro, what is Israel doing? What is Saudi Arabia doing? Okay? You're doing tricks on it. Your politicians that care about you are doing fucking tricks on it. And the reason why they're doing tricks on it being Saudi penis and Israeli penis, is because the military-industrial complex machine is demanding that your politicians do tricks on it. God forbid you get a fucking moment of respite from all of this, okay? God for fucking bid. I know. I can't believe I criticized Saudi Arabia and said they were responsible for 9/11. That was very anti-Semitic of me. I know. Anyway, here is notable answer not included in the 60 Minutes broadcast last night was in overtime. Asked which foreign country she considers to be U.S.'s greatest adversary. Here's what Harris says.
Be our greatest adversary.
I think there's an obvious one in mind, which is Iran. Iran has American blood on their hands, okay? This attack on Israel, 200 ballistic missiles. What we need to do to ensure that Iran never achieves the ability to be a nuclear power.
Why couldn't we girl boss our way to this one, dude? Are you chatters happy? Are you guys happy? Everything's regime change. I'm losing my fucking mind. Let's take a look at what Chuck Schumer, the brave opposition leader of the Trump regime, had to say when a couple of weeks ago Trump was talking about potentially doing a side negotiation with Iran in the denuclearization agreement.
When it comes to negotiating with the terrorist government of Iran, Trump's all over the lot. One day he sounds tough, the next day he's backing off. And now, all of a sudden, we find out that Witkoff and Rubio are negotiating a secret side deal with Iran. What kind of bull is this? They're going to sound tough in public and then have a side deal that lets Iran get away with everything? That's outrageous.
Get away with what? Everything. Like what? Have sovereignty? Like, what do you mean?
We need to make that side deal public. Any side deal should be before Congress and, most importantly, the American people. If Taco Trump is already folding, the American public should know about it. No side deals.
Yeah, that's cool. Okay, good to know. Director of Iran Project and Senior Advisor at the International Crisis Group. Iran's response is likely not just limited to military retaliation. NPT withdrawal is quite likely. I don't think so. What the Iranian Atomic Agency said is not the same as this.
Could be reconstituted.
What the fuck? What just happened? What happened? I fucking hate Twitter so much. It's so busted. Oh, Osita had a great take I saw on the toilet when I was peeing. Donald Trump is an extremely stupid man with very few real policy preferences who has simply done what mainstream conservatives wanted 80 to 90% of the time since he entered politics. They have wanted to bomb Iran. He bombed Iran. Pretty straightforward. The main problem with Donald Trump is that he's a Republican, except Democrats also want to bomb Iran. Felix is so funny, man. Okay, we have 83,000 people in here. Don't show me Felix tweets. What? No, we've declared Iran does not and will not have nukes. If Iran wants to push this into something else, the response will be again swift and all-encompassing. Dude, your name is Midwest MAGA 2024. Who is this we? This administration's foreign policy decisions are only consequential in the negative direction for someone like you. This is what I don't understand. Americans think, and I'm not going to read Felix's response. Okay, I'm not going to read it because I don't want to get fucking banned because he is on a tear right now, on a generational fucking run. Okay, so I'm not going to read his response. My Jewish friend Felix Biederman, before you say that he is being anti-Semitic for whatever he's saying on there, I didn't even look at the screen.
I do hope that we have people working underneath this, talking to lower level people inside Iran and getting their sense of things. And maybe there are people inside Iran who say, enough of this old regime. Let's change the direction of Iran now. Save the civilization that we have.
But the Israeli Prime Minister also
shut the fuck up, Wesley Clark.
Quote,
you suck.
on June 13th, he promised that Iran's nuclear capabilities would be destroyed, and he has kept that promise. Speaking to his own citizens, he said that he did this because Iran is an existential threat to Israel's existence. And previously, the Army Chief of Staff had said that
really
this is going to be a prolonged conflict because Israeli intelligence had told them that there was something Iran was doing that was reaching this point of no return.
All right, that's Hamda Zalhoud joining us live from Amman. Thanks so much, Hamda. Let's bring you up to speed. Here's what we know so far.
My cousin has family in Iran. Check messages. Bro, you're Mexican. I know because you said I'm Mexican in the past when you lied to me about your cousin that works at CNN. Okay? Don't fucking stop. Stop. What's wrong with you?
Go after other targets. Trump says the objective of the strikes was to destroy Iran's nuclear enrichment capacity and to stop any nuclear threat.
Yes, I know Hassan's dump truck. I know my fucking chatters. I'm
Israeli
reverse
Prime Minister
parasocial.
Benjamin Netanyahu has also spoken. He thanked the U.S. for the strikes. Shahram Akbarzadeh is the director of the Middle East Studies Forum at Deakin University in Australia and a senior fellow at the Middle East Council on Global Affairs in Doha. He says the strikes on Iran will not lead the regime change in Tehran that the U.S. and Israel are hoping for.
I guess the most obvious precedent is what the United States did in relation to Iraq. The United States organized a coalition of the willing to topple Saddam Hussein under the false pretense that he was developing weapons of mass destruction. It happened that there were no WMDs in Iraq, that it was all a lie, and the United States plunged Iraq into decades of crisis and anarchy. So I think that's the precedent, and I think that tells us why Netanyahu has been pushing Trump to get engaged because they knew they couldn't destroy Iran's nuclear facility.
Okay, let's hear from the top Democrat. What did he say 2 weeks ago? Does anyone have the video? Do you guys remember the video? I want to show the video because it doesn't do it justice. Passing the Bolton blunt. Yeah. No, nuking Iran, like blowing up Iran or blowing up another fucking like Muslim country in the region is the American foreign policy version of just one more lane. Just one more lane, bro. Please, bro. Things are going to be so different this time, bro. I swear no traffic congestion, bro. I promise, bro. Please believe me. One more fucking lane. Do not do any sort of public transit. That is woke and gay. Do not do that. One more fucking lane on the highway and we got it. Okay? Just one more. And this is the same principle for American foreign policy. One more regime change. I promise things are going to be so fucking good. I promise things will be different this time. It's going to be so easy. It's going to be fun. You're going to have fun while doing it. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. Everything is highway. Everything's computer. We could have been doing the exact same thing, but with a black Asian woman in charge instead. The outcome would be the same, but think about how woke we would be in the process.
That is one of my highest priorities.
So if you
and
have
that must
proof
be.
that Iran is building a nuclear weapon, would you take military action?
I'm not going to talk about hypotheticals at this moment.
Which
All right, someone sent me the fucking Girl Boss Genocide video, the music video. We have to play it. I know one of you motherfuckers has it. Remember this? Oh, this was when I checked out completely from the process. Why is there no audio? What is happening here?
We must also be steadfast in advancing our security and values abroad. As Vice President, I have confronted threats to our security, negotiated with foreign leaders, strengthened our alliances, and engaged with our brave troops overseas. As Commander-in-Chief, I will ensure America always has the strongest, most lethal fighting force in the world. And I will fulfill our sacred obligation to care.
Someone in the chat said, "Who's this?" Good one.
Care for our troops and their families, and I will always honor and never disparage their service and their sacrifice.
Yep. Get ready.